Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Glitched Stitches, and I don't necessarily have a first video type of idea, so I'm just going to show you what I'm working on right now. I'm trying to make a bag. I have the front panel done, and then I have this panel that I'm currently working on because I'm going to have it hold up. I'll have it fold over like that. And I'm just making the outline black because I feel like I need an outline. And I ran out of this yarn. So, and the other yarn I was using, I didn't want to keep pulling from it and then not have enough for my bag strap, So, I just made the border black since I have a lot of black, and I'm trying to get rid of a lot of my yarn before my family comes tomorrow to give me more yarn that I have where I live, or I guess in my home or whatever, because right now I only have a few balls of yarn, but they're coming tomorrow to give me a bunch of yarn, so I'll probably be recording a bit of me walking around but I'm just having the black yarn double stranded. Okay, so I finished, and I think it looks really cute and everything like that. I was probably gonna double strand this yarn and make straps for it, but also because this is what I used to double strand with this yarn, the really light green, but I don't know if that's gonna look weird now. I think I'm going to, and then see how that works out, and then maybe pick another color to make the straps with that, or go to Hobby Lobby tomorrow and get the green yarn, this green yarn that I need. And hopefully I don't end up with a bunch of this as a bunch of the plush yarn scraps, because I already have a scrap project going on. It's just not specifically for it's not it's for specifically not this kind of yarn. It's just a bunch of acrylic and basically all of my yarns this and this just mixed together. And so far I'm getting kind of close to it. It's I could bring it out right now, hold on. I have currently a ball attached to it, but this is the blanket. It is huge. If I do this, it's not arm length, but this is how my scrap blanket is doing right now. I've gotten a lot of scraps because every single time I have a break from school, since I'm still in school, I just do this. Right now I have a month break, so this is why I'm crocheting a lot and actually starting a business and everything like that. So I don't know exactly how big this is. I think it is around a king size blanket, maybe. I'm not too sure actually, because I remember wanting it to make for a king or queen size, and then I either ended up scrapping that or just the initial chain, wrapping it around my body and seeing if 2 people could fit, because originally it was made for 2 people to fit underneath the blanket and actually be comfortable, and the blanket not roll off or one person has it more. But now it's just a huge blanket, and I was thinking I don't know what to do for the border of this blanket whenever I'm done. This is honestly probably gonna take probably a few years, depending on how much yarn I'm actually able to use as scraps, and then depending on how long or how tall I actually want the blanket to be. I do want it to be pretty tall, but I don't know how tall. I'm just going with the flow right now with this, since it's right now tiny. But yeah, I've been storing it in the little scrap basket I also made a long time ago. I just keep rolling it up and then just shoving it in there. So, but yeah, I'm gonna start working on the straps for the bag, and I will see you whenever that's done. So I decided to just go for this as like a handbag type of thing, because the way that I made it, I can't really fit straps unless I put it on the outside, but I'm not gonna do that because if I put straps on the inside, it's gonna be weird trying to close it. So it's just gonna be like a little cute handbag. But I do have 2 new little scrap balls of yarn that I'm gonna be adding to my ginormous blanket. So I'll show you what that looks like after I'm done. Also, I did like do the bag strap and everything. I think I'm just gonna save it for another project if I need a bag strap and I don't have, sorry, my hair, it was being my hair. But I think I'm just gonna save that bag strap for now and everything like that. My hair's doing that again. Okay, but yeah, I'm just gonna work on the blanket now.
This elderly lady's outburst posted, as well as her personal hygiene. She was once dementia-free, and I feel just sad I shouldn't be seeing this lady in the state. Not sure if I'm making sense, just felt like asking you if you think this is a good idea, if she films everything to bring awareness for dementia, or is it a little overboard and invasive? Top comment here I think sums it up pretty well. Like with
Okay, so I think at first, at first it was like this. Now it's like this long, and I have the little black attached to it because I ran out of the cyan, or not the cyan, the light blue right here. All I gotta do is just snip off all of the ends, since I already weaved them in as I crocheted, because whenever I crochet, I typically crochet the ends in, so that way it's like this, and I can just cut it off, because it starts right here, but I just crochet it in, so that way I don't have so many ends to weave in, because doing this blanket with the amount of ends I would have to weave, I think I would cry. I think I would genuinely be in a ball crying. So I just do it like this, and wait, I actually like how this is coming along. I actually like how tall it's getting too. But yeah, I'm just gonna cut all of the ends and then probably start working on flower keychains, since I do have this little ball of yarn and I would like to add it to the blanket. And also I have this white and I have a pink ball of yarn right behind it. Here, it's Yarn Bee. Oh, I made it upside down. It's Yarn Bee from Hobby Lobby. This and the pink yarn behind my phone, holding up my phone, is also from Yarn Bee. And I have a yellow ball of yarn holding up my laptop, since I don't have a desk right now. But I did order one, which is coming in like 2 weeks. It's coming in like 11 days, so that's like almost like 2 weeks basically. You know, it's close enough. But yeah, I just gotta cut all of these ends, and then I'm gonna start working on flower keychains. And I did, because I have like this little thing that my mom gave me, and I had to order more keychains, which are coming in today. And then I also have my label printer for my shop that's also coming in today. So I'm gonna have a lot of fun figuring out how that works, because the last time I had a thermal printer, I couldn't figure out how to print the labels, because it would always print it like not the way I wanted it, and I looked it up. I think I was just using it wrong. And also I had, or it was either I was using it wrong, I think I was using it wrong, it's just that the paper was too small. Like the label maker was too small. Oh, or the thermal printer was too small. So now I have a actual big thermal printer, so I should be able to actually print labels once when I start getting orders, hopefully. Yeah, so I need 2 more little keychains. As you can see, I really like making these keychains because it's like really easy for me to make and everything like that, and it takes like at least 10 minutes per keychain. Around, hold on. Yeah, it takes like 10 minutes. I'm watching YouTube as I'm crocheting, so that's what I'm using as like a reference a little bit. But it takes 10 minutes per these little keychains, and I really like making them. And I'm trying to count how much these balls of yarn, like how many flowers these balls of yarn can make, so I can do a bunch of math. So that way, whenever I go to like sell these and everything like that, I know how much to sell them for and everything like that. But yeah, I'm probably just gonna keep crocheting flowers for the night. I know it is still bright outside, but I do want to take a break and everything like that. I'll probably update tomorrow whenever, you know, I'm ready and everything to go hang out with my family and record some of that probably. But I think for now, I'm just gonna keep crocheting until I have none of this left or until I want to take a break. It's the next day and I didn't work on anything the entire night, so I got my thermal printer. It's working. I got my little keychains and I put them all in here so that way I can make more flowers. It's like 7 a.m. right now, and I'm probably just gonna watch YouTube and make a bunch of like little flowers, or just like use up some of my other yarn because I don't really know what to make. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna be working on. Just either flowers or some random project. So I was able to figure out one skein of this yarn. I'm pretty sure makes like 14 of these little keychains if I did my math right, because I had taken photos of the keychains to put on my Etsy shop, and originally there were like 8, and then I made like 2 more yesterday, and then I have these, so there should be like 14, 15 around. So yeah, and then this is like the tiny little ball of scrap that I have that I'm gonna put in my blanket. But yeah, now I'm gonna probably start working on doing a pink or a white flower. It's been a few days. I haven't crocheted anything. Nothing. I've just been hanging out with family and stuff, and yeah. I'm gonna try and crochet since I did put these little guys up on my Etsy shop, which will be linked in the description. And yeah, I'm gonna be making more of those little flower keychains, and I decided that I'm just gonna make custom orders out of the flower keychains, basically going to Hobby Lobby probably like tomorrow since it's Sunday and Hobby Lobby's closed on Sundays. I'll probably get more of this yarn but in different colors, so that way I can make a listing and then put those as the options, and then yeah, you know, everything like that, you know. But yeah, I'm just rolling up a little bit of yarn for the center of the flowers, and then I'm probably gonna get it going so I can take the train over to my family. Oh, you see? Got this tiny little ball of yellow yarn that I'm gonna be using to make the centers of the flowers. Oh my god, my face is so itchy. And then I'm gonna be bringing these, probably this one mainly, but these two I'm gonna be using. So yeah, I will show progression videos on how that's all going. Okay, so I ended up not crocheting. I did like the middle of one flower, but then as me and my family were taking a break, I went to go and actually like crochet a flower, and then realized I lost my hook while we were walking. And since we were walking around a lot, I have no clue where I could have ever dropped it, because I never heard it like hit the ground or anything like that. But I went to Michael's and I got a lot of yarn. So I'm just gonna do like a little yarn haul and everything like that. So I have I don't know what color. This is the first time I've ever gotten loops and threads. This is the first time I've ever been to Michael's, because all I've ever had is Walmart and Hobby Lobby. So it's the first time I've ever actually had a Michael's. This is, where can I find the color? Oh, it doesn't really say a color name. It's orange loops and threads. And then I have black. I think I have another black. Yes, I have another black skein of yarn. I also have a bunch of yarn that my family gave me, so that was nice, lovely. Oh, I also got erasers for school because I need them. I have a Karen cake of white. I think it's called shoot, what was it called? Powdered sugar. I have two skeins of Karen cake powdered sugar. Okay, in this bag I have 2 skeins. Ooh, hold on. I have 2 skeins of blueberry cheesecake, and it's double stranded, and I honestly was probably gonna take. It's not double stranded. Never mind. I'm just crazy. Yeah, I'm just crazy. I think I'm just crazy. Yeah, anyway. But I was gonna make a blanket out of these 2 plus these 2. Probably the star blanket that was popular a little long ago. That's what I was planning on making out of those 4 skeins of yarn. And then back to loops and threads. I have this. Okay, again, doesn't have a color. Oh, but this really, really cool purple ombre. Yeah. And then 2 more balls. I got this kind of like purpley blue a little bit. That's at least what it looked like in my lighting, since I have terrible lighting right now. But it's like a purpley blue type of thing. And then I have light blue of loops and threads. So that's all of the yarn I was able to get at Michael's, plus the 15 balls of yarn that my family gave me. Okay, so since I know if I don't end this video now, I'm just gonna keep going. So I'm gonna end this video here. In the next video, I am hoping to record me actually making the star blanket, like the 6-day star blanket, the really, really like old viral one and everything like that. I found a tutorial on YouTube, which is like a bunch of parts. So I will be recording. Oh, why is my nose piercing always crooked? Because I'm editing this video right now, and in some of the videos, my nose piercing is like slightly crooked. Yeah, I'm going to end this video here. If you enjoyed, give a like if you want, subscribe, I don't mind. And I hope to see you in the next video. Bye!